Notably, in the Republican field, that voice is best represented by Vivek Ramaswamy, currently in 4th place behind Trump, DeSantis, and Haley. They will all be welcome to debate the issue and others at the NewsNation presidential debate next month. Eliana Johnson will moderate along with our Elizabeth Vargas and Megyn Kelly. Eliana Johnson, editor-in-chief of the Washington Free Beacon, is with us now. Thank you. Is this sort of weird isolationist part of the Republican Party always been there, this anti-Israel faction?
I absolutely think those views have always been a part of the party. You can look back at Charles Lindbergh, and they've always been a part of the country as well, from Charles Lindbergh in the pre-World War II era to Pat Buchanan, who was an important and influential voice in the 70s and 80s. And to folks like Tucker Carlson and Vivek Ramaswamy now, and approaching this this presidential debate, what we're really looking to do is draw out the distinctions between these candidates and make sure voters know who stands where, what the differences are between these guys, and what the implications are of the distinctions between the candidates for the country, including Donald Trump, who is not likely to be on that debate stage, or has said he won't be there.
Oh, don't give up hope just yet. Okay, there's still there's still possibility. And look, you think about it. If all of a sudden over the next couple of weeks people go back for Thanksgiving, and all of a sudden the poll numbers change a little bit, you could see Donald Trump starting to think about it. This is what I'm interested in, is that you used to have mostly a Democratic base from the Jewish caucus, right? It was 75% of Jews voted for Democrats. That seems to be changing. I'm wondering if you're going to get, and what you're hearing of formerly Democratic important members of the Jewish community and the Jewish donor class suddenly now getting involved in the Republican primary, and what that looks like.
I'm sort of skeptical of that, Leland, actually, because President Biden has been vocally pro-Israel, and I think he's done that understanding that Jews are an important part of the Democratic coalition. I was struck by Biden's posture in his press conference last night after his 4-hour meeting with President Xi of China. And it was interesting, after that meeting, in which he announced significant changes in the China-America relationship. Most of the questions he got from the press were actually about Israel, Gaza, and he stuck his ground on maintaining his stalwart pro-Israel stance. It may not be as far, as strident as those as those of the Republican candidates, but it's pretty pro-Israel. And so I'm just skeptical that Jewish voters are going to move to the right. Of course, President Obama was not pro-Israel, and conservative Jews hoped that their fellow Jews on the left would move, and we just didn't see it. So count me among the skeptics.
Call you skeptical.
Well,
look, if you're going to moderate a presidential debate, skeptical is a good thing. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.